Welcome to the very first game of the IEM Katowice Open Qualifiers in the top left as the Red Terran. Give it up for Wanderer. And in the bottom right as the Black and Gold Zerg. Give it up for RNG Pro's very own Scrubbles. Each match will be a best of 3 for quite some time now. Scrubbles, a very strong Zerg, a very cheesy Zerg. Looks like he is going to go hatch first against this Terran. But will we see some Roach? Will we see some Ravager? Just have to wait and watch. I'm your caster today, Renegade. It's an honor to be here. And I'm looking forward to many dozens of great Grandmaster level games. Wanderer, your standard Reaper expand. Is going to drop that natural CC. Wanderer gets the SCV scout. Gonna see, okay, well, that hatch is finished. I know the timing on the pool. All is well, all is good. Reaper storming down toward the right side of the map. Factory coming out from Wanderer, as well as a reactor. Some early damage on these links. Wanderer being very aggressive with the Reaper. He is going to eat some clean shots, but now he's going to maybe pull to the third, try and get a delay on that hatch if Scrubbles wants to make it. It is getting later and later for that hatch timing. We're approaching the 3-minute mark. Scrubbles does have the minerals banked. But it is going to be a lair out of her Golden Zerg. We're going to have a 2-base play on our hands. There's the additional gases. We should see a Roach Warren dropped quite shortly. And I think we're going to see a Scrubble. Oh my god. Hey, thank you so much for the raid. Oh, browser sources. Okay, alright, no one tell no one tell the ESL. Oh shoot. Gamer Richie. Love you, man. Oh. Okay, I'm gonna get Renaband. I gotta... How did those browser sources even play, my dude? Uh-oh. That was not me, guys. That was not me. I do believe that was Wanderer. Scrubbles did have to, we actually launched a lobby and Scrubbles had to restart his computer. That can be tilting in a match, especially one that's very high stakes like this. It is going to be a Spire play from Scrubbles, not the Nidus. No Roach Warren has been dropped. Wanderer going into Hellions, getting a double engineering bay, and switching into Bio, throwing down a couple barracks as I get raided by Gamer Richie. He sent signals through the ether. Wanderer hears a message in his head. Stim to win. I must stim to win. Mech is not the way. Third CC is finished up for Wanderer. No missile turrets down just yet. 8 mutas on the way for Scrubbles. 10 lings as well. Barrack swapping onto the reactors. Is he going to be able to get these Marines out in time? Sorry, Trollkey. Those were super disabled, I swear. I guess I have to remove the whole browser source. Marines pushing down the ramp. Gonna file into the bunker. Scrubbles needs to find damage here. I mean, there aren't missile turrets in the mineral lines. He's gonna go after these supply depots up front. I mean, it is going to supply block Wanderer for quite some time. Stim is... okay, alright. +1 in armor on the way. This is just a tiny handful of Marines. I think Scrubbles being way too timid with these mutas. You can, like, hit these gas. He does have the high fog of war, but this entire backline of these supply depots, these Hellions, all these SCVs is entirely exposed. Scrubbles has taken a third. He's beginning to drone that up, slowly increasing the muta count. +1, about to finish, but the Widow Mines get 2 great. Oh my god, 2 more connections, and that's it for the muta play. All right, Scrubbles gonna be forced to go back home. That hurts my little Zerg heart. Third CC moving to location for the Terran, and Scrubbles is going to have a little bit of trouble holding this push. He's morphing in 4 Banelings, but is that enough to deal with this? The answer is yes, if he gets the right connections, but not if these reinforcements are able to get with the initial group. Banelings are morphed in. He's going to go for more, but the Marines and Hellions almost on top of them. One splashes into a Hellion, not the greatest connection. The second splashes into a Hellion. These Banelings so valuable. Okay. Oh, the Widow Mines, though, picking off a lot of the meat of the Ling army. Mutas gunning down the Marines. Still Widow Mines here to anchor this, though. Down goes an Overlord, and Scrubbles will hold, but it wasn't exactly clean. If we can take a look at the units lost, 4,200 to 3,000. A lot of that was in the mutas he lost to the Widow Mines as he was attacking Wanderer's main, but still pretty major losses holding this attack as well. He is going to have a power spike for a little bit. However, the Terran is on a 3-base economy. If Scrubbles can't do damage, he's going to regain the lead here. Ball's gonna fly home. Scrubble's gonna be supply blocked for a little bit. He has no Overlords in production, so that means these 10 Lings, 2 muta are all the reinforcements he's gonna get for a little while. That means he's gonna have to hold steady at the creep. Muta's still sharking around, trying to find damage, trying to pick off reinforcements. A Marine here or there, getting a Widow Mine, but Terran is going to stop any major damage from happening. More Banelings morphing in on the edge of creep for Scrubbles. Should see a Hive Tech transition here soon. He is dropping a 4th, but the Terran definitely ahead in economy. You can see, you know, the Terran was down like 20 army supply to 80. Army supplies are evened up. Huge picks here. Add-ons going down. Tech not being researched. Marines being picked off one at a time. That was a pretty big Widowmine hit. But, I mean, Scrubbles could even engage these Marines. He would take losses. Oh, God. Okay. Wanderer with a trap. Splitting his Marines very well. Having a concave around these Muta before they could move out. Things have stabilized on both sides. However, I do still favor the Terran here. Scrubbles wants to be up close to 80, maybe 90 workers at this point in the game. And he's just not going to be able to do so. He has to hold this Terran push. Terran also pretty majorly ahead in upgrades. It's going to be very hard for the Slingbane to trade with the Terran. Scrubble needs to use this little bit of a creep shield that he has. Wait for the Terran to come on to creep. He cannot. Okay, alright, he's going for it. He's trusting in the power of his Baneling Spids, but will it be enough? It is. The Mutas are going to power through. They're gunning down the Marines. I mean, Wanderer does have a bank to remake a little bit, but Scrubbles is going to run back to Medivacs and this Marine Ball. Just a little bit too much for him. So the next wave of Terran arrives at the edge of creep. Oh my god. Oh, the Widowmines are gonna do more big splash damage. Not that actually wasn't that much splash damage, but one Muta did get instantly picked off by the Widowmine. Scrubble's going to try to intercept reinforcements. Fortunately, hitting just about a second too late to catch the majority of that bio. It's gonna get maybe 2 Widowmines. Hey, every little bit helps. Oh! Wanderer trying to stim in, pick off the 4th. Lingbane keeping him at bay, but this is going to evaporate once again to the Widowmines. 2-2 on the way for Scrubbles, but Wanderer getting Drilling Claws, getting vehicle plating, and moving out of 4th base. Scrubbles kiting back with the Mutas. This Medivac is out of energy. However, Scrubbles loses a couple more Muta. The 4th base very low on health. He has to keep these Marines zoned, but 2 more Medivacs arrive to heal, and Mutas just can't engage. The 4th falls. Thor is here, and this might just be a little bit too much for Scrubbles. He's going to tap out. GG, and Wanderer takes game number 1. Once again, in the bottom right corner, taking the first victory in the IEM Katowice Open Qualifiers. It's Wanderer. And in the top left, as the yellow Zerg, it's Scrubbles. Scrubbles opening hatch first once again. Gas pool. Wanderer with the Reaper expand. Down goes that natural CC. Wanderer getting off an SCV scout just to make sure he's not getting 12 pulled. See the timings on everything, make sure there's nothing weird, and maybe get a delay on the 3rd. Scrubbles doing a little bit better against the Reaper this time. Yeah, you gotta get out of there, buddy. Scrubbles is going for another 2-base play, though. There's the lair. I would not be surprised if this is Mutalisk once again. Wander getting up a starport, going for a Hellion play. Scrubbles is actually going for a third. It's a bit of a later timing, though. This Roach Warren is going to have to put in a lot of work for him. Maybe. Possibly. Terran going for a Cloaked Banshee play. Wander not going to be able to slide into the natural. Too many queens staggered out there. Just going to sit out here, camp. Maybe pick off a creep tumor or two. There's the Nidus from Scrubbles. Hellion's going to attack in on that third. Scrubbles doesn't much care. He's loaded up. There's the roaches, there's the queens. They're going to pile out and try to put an end to this. Banshee isn't quite built yet. GG is called, and Scrubbles evens up the score 1-1.